Hello there. Are you dreaming of studying in South Korea, but you don't know where to begin? You don't know where to start? The Global Korean Scholarship GKS could be your ticket to come to Korea to study for free. So watch this video to learn everything you need to know about the GKS scholarship. Everything you need to know about the GKS scholarship. As you all may know, this is a scholarship that I came to Korea to study with, and I've been here for 1 year. I'm here to answer questions I've been getting from my DMs and every question you need to know about the Global Korean Scholarship. What is the Global Korean Scholarship? Korean Scholarship, GKS, is a scholarship that is, being given by the Korean government, the South Korean government, for international students to come to Korea to study for their masters, that's for their undergraduate program and the graduate program. Undergraduate program and graduate program can be for your masters, for your PhD, and for another track known as the research and development study. So like I said, this is a fully funded scholarship. That means it has a lot of benefits and is very explosive, right? It's an opportunity and a good one at that. So what are the benefits of this scholarship? Tuition fee. Your tuition fee will be covered. There will be a 1 year compulsory Korean language studies. This also will be covered. Number 2, your monthly allowance. You're given a stipend that will cover your living expenses, your food, transportation, clothing, basically everything you need. You'll be given a stipend every month, and this stipend is enough to help you for the month. And medical insurance is also covered, and round airfare ticket, right? There's round airfare ticket. When you finish your studies, you are going back home, you'll be given your airfare ticket will be paid for. If you're coming in, your airfare ticket will be paid for. And also, this scholarship gives you opportunity when you graduate and you still want to stay in Korea. You are eligible to stay in Korea for another 3 years to look for a job, right? So next, we're going to talk about the documents that is required for GKS scholarship. The documents you need for the Global Korean Scholarship. So the first document you need is your certificate, your undergraduate certificate that shows you've graduated from the university. That is if you're applying for graduate studies, masters. Then if you're applying for PhD, you need to have your master's certificate. If you're applying for undergraduate right now, that means you have to have your high school transcripts and your WAEC or your high school certificate that shows you've graduated from the high school. Then the second thing you need is your proof of relationship with your parents. That's a means of identification. So that can be their national identification certificate, that can be their passports. If they are late, if they are dead, that can be their death certificate. So any of these can prove that they are your parents, to show that you're coming from such a country, right? Then another thing, the last thing you need, these are very paramount certificates, your birth certificate. You need your birth certificate to show that you were born in Nigeria, you're born in Canada, you're born in Egypt, you're born in Bangladesh, India, as the case may be. So that is that. For Nigerian applicants, for me, I used my birth certificate and my parents' NIN, right? My parents' NIN. So any of these can go if your parents doesn't have a passport. So next, we're going to talk about the application deadline. For undergraduates, application starts every September of every year. So you watch out for the announcement of the scholarship at the website, right? You watch out for when the application processing will start. It's already always announced on the website. Your embassy also, your country's embassy will announce this scholarship. So you watch out. You can follow your country's embassy on social media to know when the scholarship will be announced. That's that. And we're going to talk about the graduates. For the graduates, application starts February every year. It's always announced first or second week of February every year. So watch out, look out for when the announcement begins. And for this scholarship, there are 2 tracks. There are two tracks for the scholarship. We have the university track and the embassy track. Some people are confused about what is university track, what is embassy track. University track simply means that you are going to process your application through your university. That means among the list of universities that are eligible for the that are accepting students for GKS for that year, you're going to make a choice of your university. If I chose India University for an example, I'll prepare my documents and I will send it to India University. So from wherever you are all over the world, all you need to do is prepare your documents and send it, not through mail. So those some universities, depending on your university, some university will be like, send your documents first of all through mail before you can now send it to them by post. Or some universities like India University, you don't need to send your documents through mail. All you need to do is just during the application window, you send your documents through post to India University, and they will receive your documents, right? Then that is for university track. That's the difference between university track and embassy track. Another difference between university track and embassy track is that university track, you have to choose just one university. So you look at the choices. There are many choices of university that are offering your major. All you need to do is pick a university that you're sure your purpose and your study plan aligns with, and you send your documents to the university during the application window. For embassy track, this is the track I came in with. There are things you need to do for embassy track. You need to apply for 3 schools. Apply at 3 schools, right? You have to choose 3 schools to apply to, and you have to go through your embassy, the embassy of your country. So this route is basically meant for people that has Korean embassy in their country, because some countries don't have the embassy in their country. So instead of traveling to another country to go process your application, you can do university track. So, but this is meant for people, countries that has Korean embassy in their country, right? So you send your documents first of all to the embassy. That means it's the embassy that will first of all conduct interview, choose candidates, then forward these candidates to their schools they have chosen in South Korea. So you are not getting in contact with your school directly. You're first of all getting in contact with Korean embassy in your country. So this is for embassy track. So for embassy track, you choose 3 universities. So as you're writing your personal statements, your study plan, you're bearing it in mind that you've chosen 3 schools, and you have to incorporate your motivation why you chose these schools in your statement of purpose or your study plan, as the case may be. Stay tuned.